Morning, Jacob.
Good morning.
Morning, Linda.
Morning.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Morning, Joy.
Morning.
Looks like everybody's back for round two.
No audio, Wi-Fi, right?
Right.
Oh, I got it.
Hello, everyone.
Morning, Richard.
Good morning.
Morning, Richard.
Good morning.
All right. So I'm doing the final muting here so we don't argue too much. We are continuing with our Where Are You Christmas, which I will share once again. So, I'm going to be spending the most time on the bottom of the two parts. Available options. You can play the first note, C. You can play the fifth note of the scale, G, the fourth note of the scale, and then the fifth note of the scale. So in the key of C, it would be C. Oh, I could write to think about it. In the key of C, you could just play a whole note, C. Maybe I can write. Still trying to write. That's supposed to be a G. Maybe you can tell. That's working better. F, G. And then same thing for the second line. C, G, F, G. So you can do just a whole note for every measure and be a happy camper. Or you can play the eighth notes as quarter notes and do 4 of them in a measure. Or you can do the eighth notes as eighth notes. Or you can play the melody the whole time and I won't know the difference. So like last time, we'll set the whole notes first, and then I'll play quarter notes and eighth notes for a while until it looks like people are sort of getting it. And then on my last round, so you know that this is going to be the last round, I'll switch up to play the melody. So if you've been secretly playing the melody the whole time, you have some confirmation that you did it. So like I said, we are starting at the key of C again. You're welcome to join me on the whole note track. That can go crazy when I bumped it. So I have that cranked. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. right. So we're going to move to the next key, which is key of G, which means if you're in secret, I'm playing whole notes and ignoring everything else, we need G, D, C, and D. And it will be the same for both measures, or both sets, both lines. I'm going to set the whole note track here. You're welcome to join me. All right, so whole notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, whatever makes you happy, in the key of G. All right, so we're going to move to the key of D. So if you're in whole note land and enjoying yourself, your notes are going to be D, A, G, and A. So this one, oh, starting here at 17, and goes onto the next paper. So I have to reset the low-tech version over here on this side. And then we'll do the whole notes, and we'll do the same round here. So into the key of D. notes, quarter notes, or eighth notes. Looks like everybody's surviving. All right. So moving on to the next key. This is key of A, which means if you are happy playing whole notes, your first note's going to be an A. Your second note is going to be an E, fifth note of the A scale. You need D and E. Cello players, if you want kind of a hint, the A measure, if you're in fourth position, you can do root 1, or if you're in second position, you can do root 4. So either one will work. If you're in fourth position, you need to extend. If you're in second position, you can do it with closed hand. For the one that I put an E above, you want your first finger on G sharp. And the pattern would be 1, 4, 2. And that would be third and a half position. Then the third measure, you could go to second position and use the same finger pattern, 1, 4, 2, starting in second position. So that would be less shifty than, which could be done, but yeah, you don't have to work that hard. Let me set the track. You're welcome to play along on the whole notes. Make sure I know what I'm doing. So this is key of A. All right, jump on the train. Good deal. People are looking more shell-shocked. Just wait, we're going to add another sharp. So this is key of E. So if you are in whole note land and loving it, first note's E, second note is B, third note is A, and then you'd be back to B. So that will give you lots of clues. It's these two lines right here, starting at 33. Feel free to join me on the making of the whole notes. All right, pick your favorite note value. Remember, D is sharp. So now we enter the great dark hole of string player land. This is the key of B. So if you're doing the whole notes, we need B. We need F sharp. I'm a stellar sharp drawer. E and F sharp. So this is another one that the shifting all over the cello in that 1-2-4 pattern is going to be very, very helpful. So beginning with the whole notes. All right, pick your favorite note value. All right. Bravely trying one more here, and that'll put us halfway around the circle. So F sharp, C sharp, B, and C sharp. So the one that always gets me in this key is the pesky E sharp. So keep that in mind. Beginning with the whole notes. favorite note value? All right. So ideally, that went more smoothly for everybody than last time. Congratulations, you've been to the cello gym or the violin gym, and you've managed to do all the sharp keys for 8 measures. So that's half the circle of fifths. Ideally, that get your brain and fingers working. The next class will be in 2 weeks in January, so you have extra time to practice. And it will be Celebrations 1 over Sound Explorers 1. So yeah, if you have any comments, now's the time.
Unmute. Here's the one.
How do you do that? Mute.
Did it
Oh,
open
did
this?
If both of you are unmuted in the same room, it's really, really echoey.
We fixed it.
You fixed it, okay.
Now I'm scared to talk.
Well, what you're getting
Talk
will
closer
muted.
to Joy, and then you'll be picked up better.
Or just turn
Okay.
yours, just turn yours off.
You're right. I do feel as if I have been to the gym. That was a lot of work.
Yes. Work. Connection is unstable. There.
No other reactions. Okay.
No, well, what are the overall plans? Have you thought through New Year, what's going to be happening?
What's going to be happening? Well, we have
Are you
one
going to do
week
anything
left, which means-
special for point contests?
Oh, we're going to do Great Scott. And potentially Rheinagel. I hadn't decided for sure. So there'll be lots of things to do. More times than we have class time for, I'm sure. Just like this one. Should have started it at the beginning of the December and done it every single week. And then you might feel like you need more.
I did fine at the quarter notes, just not at the eighth notes. And then I could maintain the eighth notes for one time through, but not 2 times through.
Okay.
I actually found, was it F sharp major, a very comfortable key on piano. That was probably the easiest one of all of them. I'm glad I wasn't doing violin, because with both Joy and I looking for notes.
Scrounging for
Oh,
notes.
gosh. So it had two different timbers. There was a string looking for notes, and there was piano wrong notes. That's how we did it
When
here.
we got to A major, I was working on my positions in melody, so I'm done with this. I was not getting the eighth notes at all. But I was working on the fifths with the quarter notes. Dun 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 dun.
That works too.
Well, it's not just fifths, but man, it's
But we're proof that we lived through it.
All right.
see,
Yep.
alive.
Sounds good. Well,
It's good to see you.
yeah.
Hi,
Oh, everyone, have a happy Merry Christmas. I forgot, this is our last time to see each other, and Happy New Year.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.